Ooh, yeah. Money in the bank. It's gonna be a good show. Let's just fucking Rollins and the and we're gonna have a good match with Money in the Bank. We're gonna see who's gonna win for the women, and we're gonna say who's gonna win for the men. Yeah, it's gonna be a good match. And a cream always raises to the top. Yeah, damn it. The Macho Man was in Wembley Stadium in '92. Now I know we're not gonna be in the Wembley. It's gonna be, I can't even remember right now. The Macho Man's gonna enjoy it with all the other guys in the ring. Damn. All the guys up in the other world. Ooh, yeah. I'm the man. This is Killer Carl, and welcome to. And welcome to an episode of WHEELZ of Fury. Matt. This is Killer Kyle. And today we talk about Money in the Bank.
Sir, Money in the Bank going to be taking place in London, England.
Yep, across the pond.
The O2 Arena.
Yes, and it hasn't been. Well, it's actually been like 31 years.
Yeah.
Since we've seen wrestling. Well, WWE at the Wembley Stadium.
Right.
Or I guess as it is known now as the O2 Arena.
No, the O2 Arena and Wembley Stadium are two totally different places, but...
Oh.
Yeah, two totally different. AEW,
It's gonna be at Wembley.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways... It's fine, and it's gonna be a good show. Money in the Bank is looking to be a very good premium live event.
Right.
So, I think that technically it should be pounds in the bank, but at least we're getting an event that is outside of North America. I know that we had Backlash in Puerto Rico.
Yep.
So... I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. It's definitely going to be a good show. And, I wonder if the UK crowd will be just as electric, so to speak, as the Puerto Rican crowd. Probably.
If they're anything like the Manchester United crowd,
yeah.
And yet I'm not a soccer fan, so I don't know how I know that team. But
yeah, really.
Honestly, I think that it's gonna be a very good crowd. I don't know how many people are gonna fill that. I want to say stadium. I don't know.
Right.
But again, it's awesome. It's going to be a great show. I know that since Triple H has been in power, things have been looking up.
Yes.
So, let's get on with this then.
Start things off. off with Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio.
Oh yeah. This'll be fun. I mean, I understand it's kind of a random match,
Yeah.
but when you look at how far Dominic has become, and yes,
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna mention the condom thing.
Yeah, that was
Lame.
big time.
When you look at what he has gone through, and I mean, I watched an interview with him,
Right.
and it was, he not only was there to have, I believe it was the custody battle,
Yes.
and then he was there being yelled at by CM Punk
Right.
at a different age, and then of course him coming in 2019,
Yes.
and then through the pandemic era. And he never thought for a second that this guy was going to be a very good heel. I mean, this guy, as old as he is, and obviously he knows the business.
Oh yeah. Fuck, from being like watching his dad wrestle since the age of fucking 9, I would say.
Watching his dad wrestle, having Conan in his corner.
Right.
I mean, he wrestled with a bunch of guys. Like, I can't remember offhand now who he was trained with, but he has it.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't know how far they're gonna go with him.
Yeah.
Once again, he's a young man.
Oh, absolutely.
He still can do anything. I mean, will he be WWE champion? Only time will tell.
Yeah.
Will he be world champion? Only time will tell. But at the same time, I can easily see him as the United States champion or the Intercontinental champion.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, for him to have been in WWE for the last 3 years and to be at the level he's already at, to where, like, he goes to talk and the crowd boos the fuck out of him.
That's gotta be a rip. But once again, you look at when they did that with Becky Guerrero. There was a lot of flack because we know he has the mullet. He references the family of Eddie and all of that. And it was that whole thing where Chavo was against it and everything. He doesn't seem to have an issue with it.
Right.
According to his interview with Chris Van Fleet, but I could be wrong. So, yeah, this is gonna be a fucking good match.
Oh, absolutely.
You look at Cody and how far he has become, and these two guys are second generation wrestlers.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I believe Cody, the American Nightmare, is gonna win.
I would say so, yeah.
I don't think it will take anything away from Dominic.
No.
Eventually, if they do have another match, he will get the win.
Yes.
Just not at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, not now. Well, yeah. Not at Money in the Bank, not against Cody.
No.
So next we go to... referred to as Bloodline Civil War. You've got the bloodline of Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus the Usos, Jimmy and Jay.
Can I say it's about fucking time?
Yeah, it was inevitable.
And look, I'm not taking anything away from a faction, but eventually things are gonna crack.
Oh yeah.
Now look at DX. They were around for at least 2.5 years, now, if that.
Yeah.
You know, they came back in 2000, and then they had a bunch of things in the future, whatever, okay.
Yeah.
The Four Horsemen. How long did they last?
They last cool. Well, I mean, the initial iteration didn't last too long because it was Rick, Arn, Ole, and Tully.
Yep.
Ole left, and then they brought in, well, there's a few others, and then I think mainstay was Barry Windham.
Yep.
And then there was several others that joined the group throughout the years. So, I mean, the Four Horsemen as a group stayed around for a while. There's just several different adaptations of the Four Horsemen. And from, I want to say, 85 till about 97-ish.
Okay. Yeah, that's true as well. So, I mean, I guess my point is, yeah, factions, they can only live short lives, but make a good impact. And I think the Bloodline is one of those factions, stables that have meant something, because you knew that the people involved were going to work well.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, because they're family. Uso.
Well, there's 3 brothers and then their cousin.
True.
Yeah.
Also, you knew that Paul Heyman had a history with that.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, he fucking managed Samu and Fatu in WCW.
Yep.
And so, there's lineage there. There's it comes full circle. And so, for the Usos to eventually break off, you kind of figured that was going to happen. Yeah, you can say whatever you want about Sami Zayn. Unfortunately, he's not a part of the NYE tribe, so
Yeah.
he doesn't count, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it was good while it lasted and funny as all hell.
Sure.
But, like, yeah. Like, as far as the family is concerned, like, he's as much of an outsider as would be in fucking Arkansas or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. As far as this match is concerned, and look, Roman's been the champion for 3 years, roughly.
Roughly, yeah.
And Solo Sikoa will eventually go on his own,
Yeah.
but honestly, I'm gonna pick the Usos.
Yeah, I think the Usos need this. Big time.
They definitely need this.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are the fucking shit right now. And they can be another good face take team
Right.
like they were in the past.
Yes.
And, you know, it's fresh again. So why have them lose? Especially because you have Roman as the WWE champion.
Yeah.
So, honestly, yes, we're gonna pick the Usos.
Oh, hands down, absolutely.
Because they are the ones okay, and they're the twos. I have no idea where I went.
The Usos are the ones and Solo and Roman are 2.
Sure.
Let's go with that one.
Yeah.
You lost your train of thought and thought, apparently.
Start.
But, so next we go to... let's go to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. You've got Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight, Santos Escobar, Butch, Damian Priest, and Logan Paul, who apparently got into this match because he talked to the higher-ups.
I kind of figured you were gonna like this, so I'm gonna let you have the floor. Sorry.
So, okay, let me see if I got this straight. Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight, Santos Escobar, Butch, and Damian Priest all earn their spot in the ladder match. Not even sure who they all had matched against, but I digress. And then lo and behold, Logan Paul makes his triumphant return since Royal Rumble, where he had a hell of a performance in the Royal Rumble, and, you know, there was that absolutely insane spot with him and Ricochet. So he comes back and he talks to Triple H, let's say, and requests to be put in this match. And he's like, oh yeah, sure, buddy, no problem. Why can't he have a qualifying match like the other 6 dudes in this match? Like, okay, Logan Paul is a great athlete. He's a fairly good wrestler. He's, you know, a big name in WWE right now, if you will. He's a social media darling, if you will. But, like, what are we, back in 2012? Something like that? Whereas, like, all you have to do is ask and you get put in a match? Like, why is it that Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight, Santos Escobar, Butch, and Damian Priest all had to earn their spot in the match, and Logan Paul gets it handed to him on a silver fucking platter? Like, are you shitting me? Are you absolutely shitting me right now? Like, okay, yeah, Logan Paul is, what would you say, a special attraction, if you will. You only see him once in a blue moon having matches, and I mean, he's had some really good matches. But he only has a match once every few months. Well, I mean, Royal Rumble till now was 5 months, 6, give or take. And he just gets thrown in the Money in the Bank ladder match. He ain't fucking winning worth shit. Good God Almighty.
And that, my friends, is a shoot.
Yeah, damn straight it is.
I mean, look, you have Logan Paul, who doesn't really deserve to be in this match.
Fuck no.
Pete Dunne, or Butch,
Yeah.
whichever. Honestly, I can't see him win this match either.
Yeah.
Ricochet, maybe. I mean, you have this guy who was in WWE for, I'll say, not even 7 years.
Yeah.
You have LA Knight, yeah!
You.
Who, yeah, you know what? I mean, he's a year younger than me.
Right.
I think maybe it'll be interesting to see where he goes,
Yeah.
because he's been in the business a long time too.
Right, yeah.
Obviously, he did some pretty cool stuff at Impact.
Yeah.
Stupid but cool. And then you have, you know, a bunch of others, like Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
You know, this guy can easily be the new Money in the Bank guy.
Yeah.
My only problem is that you have these guys, and it's gonna fuck up. You can have them win Money in the Bank, and yet, you know, they can lose it in a minute. We've seen it happen before.
Yeah.
So is it gonna be a good match? Yeah, for
Of
sure.
course it is.
It's just, yeah, honestly, Logan Paul's not gonna fucking win.
No.
There's rumors that he's gonna win, but there's also rumors that LA Knight's gonna win. Just
Yeah.
just put it on LA Knight.
I mean, any one of the other guys you could put it on. I mean, yeah, you want to take LA Knight to the next level, definitely throw the briefcase on him. Why not?
And that's just a fact of life. Yeah! Okay, yeah. Not to mention Santos Escobar and Damian Priest.
Right.
I mean, look, Damian has really proved himself. I don't think he's the leader of the Judgment Day. He might be, but that might change as well. And Santos Escobar, you know, since the reincarnation of LWO,
Yeah.
that's been pretty cool.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, we're still gonna pick LA Knight.
Yeah.
So.
Go on to the women's side of things. You've got Zelina Vega, Becky Lynch, Zoe Stark, Bailey, Io Sky, and Trish Stratus. And see, it's interesting to me how you have both Zoe Stark and Trish in this match because they're associates, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. It's irritating because they just got together, you know, from Backlash. And, oh no, sorry, Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, yeah.
And now they're going against each other.
You know damn well Trish and Zoe are more likely going to work together.
Oh yeah. And there's the whole thing. And we talk about factions, damage control.
Yes.
And it would be unfortunate if they split up, but there's issues between Io Sky and Bailey.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but while they work together, it's possible.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Bailey get squashed, although
Yeah.
I'm hearing that from the rumor mill.
Oh boy.
Old man Vince, well, he could go fucking horse. And so, yeah, I mean, who else is in this match?
Zelina Vega, Becky, and Trish.
I mean,
And Io.
I think, yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Becky would be a good one. We already talked about her as being Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah.
I think she would be awesome. You know, Trish Stratus. Yeah, I mean, still good for 47.
Yeah.
You know. And Zelina Vega. Look, she did very, very well in Backlash.
Yes.
And we knew that was going to happen. She
Oh,
was
yeah.
of Puerto Rican descent. You know. That being said, though, is it time for her to get gold to the LWO? Because there's this whole
Yeah.
thing where you have WCW, and I'm obviously not really a fan of WCW, never
Right.
have been, but I've heard that the LWO were the shits.
Yeah, I mean, the LWO back in WCW was a faction that Eddie Guerrero created to give the Mexican wrestlers in WCW a chance. Like, they were being mistreated and weren't getting very far, I guess. So Eddie created the group and he got a bunch of people in the group, but they did fucking nothing with the group, basically.
Yeah, so
Which is a shame, because you look at the talent that was in that group, and it was a fucking great group. You had, Eddie Guerrero, you had La Parca, you had Hector Garza, you had Alex Silver King, you had, I can't think of all of them offhand, but even those few I just mentioned were absolutely talented wrestlers.
fucking Conan.
Conan, I think Conan was in it.
Yeah.
Or was he in the Wolf Pack?
Yeah, he was in the
Yeah,
Wolf
he was in
Pack.
the Wolf Pack NWO.
So this is gonna be a big match. For me, it'll be a toss-up between Bailey or Becky.
Yeah. For me, it's like, is it time for Zelina to get her just due and, get another chance at the championship, so to speak? Maybe. Becky, I think, should be champion again. Zoe's too soon. Bailey, I'm not all that keen on her being champion again. Io, maybe. Trish, I mean, would be very, very interesting. So I think I would take Becky, or I'd take Becky or Selena, honestly.
I mean, ding dong. Hello. Bailey versus you in the future for the championship.
Yeah, I could
That'd
see
be
it happening.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just had to throw that in there.
We got a match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins defending against Finn Balor.
Yeah, this match. I mean, fuck. You go back to, I believe it was 2017, maybe 18. Finn Balor winning the first ever Universal title.
Yes.
And then, of course, he got injured during the match.
Yes.
Which was
His own fault.
Well, yeah, for sure. Bad timing.
Well, yeah, I guess.
But at the same time, Seth kind of got karma in the end.
Yeah, you could say that.
But it doesn't matter. The point is, they had a good match then.
Right.
You saw the attack on NXT after Seth's match with Braun Breaker.
Right.
I think this is a very dangerous Finn Balor.
Oh, yeah, like, when he went back to NXT and he became the Prince, it's like, okay, this is a completely new side of Finn. Like, it was almost as if he was a face at that point, which is fine. But then when he came back to Raw, and, they were doing the whole thing with, the Judgment Day and, attacking Finn and this, that, and the other thing. And then when Finn finally became a member of the Judgment Day, that seemed to soar him to new heights. And I mean, yeah, you talk about a heel Balor. Like, in NXT, that's what he needed to kind of revitalize his career, so to speak. But the Judgment Day is what he needed to, like, be up on the level he initially was at. And now to be put in a spot where he'd be world champion or, like, be in a world championship match, that tells you something.
I mean, when you look at the Judgment Day, and this is what really made me geek out, because you look at the lineage, you look at the past. You've got Finn Balor, the priest.
Mm-hmm.
You can go all the way to New Japan, Prince
Right.
Devitt. The Bullet Club leader, if you will. You go to Ring of Honor, you got Damian Priest. The Punishment.
Yep.
You want Punishment Martinez.
Yeah.
The guy that hung around with Kevin Sullivan
Yeah.
and Steve Corino. And they did some other shit too. That's
Yeah.
cool. So that's a good throwback.
Yeah. Yes.
Finn Balor is one of those guys that never really had a good chance at a long reign as the world champion.
Right.
I mean, yes, NXT champion, sure. It depends on how you want to look at it.
Yeah.
But to be the Universal Champion, I think that would be cool.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's a beautiful belt. Although, I think Seth being the one that just won it,
He's not losing.
he's not losing. I mean, could they have a lengthy feud? Hell, go all the way to SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Here's the plus side, though. Because if Finn wins, becomes the champion,
Right.
if the rumors are true and Judgment Day are also crumbling, which I honestly don't want to see right now,
Yeah.
could be Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
Yeah, would be interesting.
So, is this gonna be a good match? Of course it's gonna be a good match.
Yes.
And they're gonna put each other through the limit. I know that Seth got injured and he had like 5 or 6 coup de grace
Something like that.
on Raw, so we'll see what happens. Again, got ambushed after NXT. So I can't wait to see who's gonna win, because I don't see Seth losing. At the same time, is it good to see Finn actually take the title and have a long reign? And we'll see if he has that match with Priest. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
But for now, I will say, Bonata!
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So this has been another episode of Wheels of Fury, Money in the Bank. For the first time in 31 years in London, England. I mean, they have obviously... It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good premium live event.
Right.
It's going to be some good matches.
Yes.
And yeah, I can't wait. And so for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle. Subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
Or we'll find you. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Peace.